Hi, it's Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy. People love me, people despise me, I'm a villain, I'm a hero, I'm all of the above, right? And all in between. What I want to talk about today in this quicker video, because you know most of them are pretty long, they're actually too long, but people keep watching them anyway, so I keep making them long. With that being said, what I want to address is I'm traveling back in my mind to when I was 21 years old. So I'm 35 now. So that's what, I'm horrible at math. I was an English major, by the way. But that was what, 14 years ago for me when I was 21. And I remember my college roommate, James, and I talking about, we were looking in the mirror thinking, we're starting to notice that our hairlines are receding a little bit at age 21. I'd already noticed it 2 years before that on myself, but especially at age 21. He was the same exact age as me, I think born in the same month as me. And he brought it up as he was looking in the mirror in our college dorm. And so we started talking about that. And okay, now this is, you can tell how much I've changed as far as my way of thinking compared to what year would that have been? Like 2002, I believe, is what year this story takes place. But I remember telling James, my roommate, I said, you know what? I'm not going to be like most dads. When I'm losing my hair, when I'm in my 30s and I'm married and have kids, which are all true at this point in my life at age 35, I said, I'm not going to just be another balding dad. And let's prove that I am. I mean, I'm wearing a hat, which actually makes it worse. Right? I mean, my hair could be worse. I'm not bald. But clearly, I mean, there's a lot of loss there, right? There you go. So, with that being said, yeah, I mean, I'm the average American man when it comes to hair. So, therefore, that's what I've got going on at age 35. But I said, you know what? That's not going to be me. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the surgery or something. I'll probably get the surgery. And then I remember specifically referencing Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. And I said, look at that guy. He's in his 60s. He's got a full head of hair. So, you know, what are all these rock stars doing? How do they have full heads of hair? I mean, in modern day, just this week, my family and I were watching a show called Greatest Hits on ABC, and I'm looking at the lead singer of REO Speedwagon, and this guy's in his 60s, complete like juvenile hairline. I'm like, how does that happen? Ray Parker Jr., or whatever his name is, that sings the Ghostbuster song, 64, I think he is. I'm like, how does that happen? How does Paul Rudd, what is he, like in his mid 40s, perfect hairline? How does that happen? Well, I don't know. Maybe they're all in Propecia. Bad word, right? Every time I bring up Propecia, it propels a new video. All right, but I like talking about Propecia because I think it's important to talk about the things that other people just want you to do the drugs. And I'm saying, let's be drug-free. But that's my opinion. Now, going back to what I was telling my roommate back in 2001, was that I said, yeah, that won't be me. I'll get the surgery. And I even said to James, I said, I don't understand why everyone doesn't do that. If that's an option, if you can just get a surgery and do that, I don't see why they wouldn't. And James said to me, he said, you know, most dads in their mid-30s who have kids and a wife aren't going to care about that anymore. They've already got their life settled, and it has nothing to do with their life anymore. It's not relevant anymore to them. And I rebutted and I said, yeah, but I'm going to be the guy that does it because I don't want to lose my hair. I want to be the exception to the rule. So here I am in the year 2016 and very much personally against having surgery or taking drugs or tattoo my hair or whatever it is. Oils, essential oils. I'm against all that. And I've changed. And I've not changed because I have the wife and the kids that accept me as I am. That's not the reason. The reason is in the process of age 21 to the age of 35 that I am now, I matured a lot. And I think if you're 21 or of that age now, you're going to learn that the more you get through life, you're going to realize the less that actually matters to you about losing your hair, because life isn't about something like that. It's about having a good career and having a strong family foundation and all these other things. That's what actually matters. Now, when you're where I'm at and you look around you, imagine me. I'm lucky to have as much hair as I have. I mean, I really am. I think at age 35, I'm lucky to have this much. Now, but as you look around you, half the guys you know are at least in the same boat, and if not worse. It really doesn't matter. But that's the thing. You're not 35 yet. one day you will be, and then you'll know where I'm coming from. That it ultimately doesn't matter. And here's the most important thing about it, in that maturity process that I went through these last 14 years since that story took place, is that I've gained confidence in myself beyond my appearance. Because I've got a lot going on in my life, a lot of good stuff going for me, but it's not because of my appearance. I really got nothing from my appearance. My wife didn't marry me because of that. I said in another video, she never even looked at me in that way until 4 months to the day after she knew me. We went on our first date. And that's when she finally looked at me in that way. And I have a beautiful wife, and I have a wonderful marriage and a great family. But none of that had anything to do with my hairline. So those are my thoughts from back in 2001 when I was 21 years old, and showing you how I've changed my way of thinking. I think you will as well, because the more you mature, you realize other things that are more important get in the way. Not to mention, my closing thought, not to mention, to me, it's still that you're missing out on, there's like kids chasing me. I'm serious. There's kids chasing me. Okay, so, but ultimately, it's about embracing who you are, as you are, your confidence as it is, with your hair, without your hair, either way. Man, those dogs. Everything's out to get me, right? Which is the opposite of what I believe. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I take control of the situation. Now, with that being said, it's a matter of me having confidence to embrace this and to not be bothered by it anymore. Because if I'm always worried about my hairline, I can't worry about the stuff that actually matters. And most other 35-year-old guys, or 30, and don't worry, hey, you're gonna get married, okay? Just get a good job, get a good education, be good to other people, treat people with respect, research emotional intelligence, because that's important, again, emotional intelligence. Everything's gonna be fine for you. It has nothing to do with your hair. I know you don't wanna hear that at age 21, but this is what actually matters. I'm living it. I'm living your future. This is Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy.